yeah.
I don't think that's the intro to the Cheap Seats. Pretty sure I've never heard that before.
So much prettier.
Good morning, sports fans. You're in the Cheap Seats. Josh Komnick along with the furniture guy, Jake Johnston. As you can hear, baseball music is still upon us.
Oh, yeah.
Even more so now.
Oh, yeah.
After a blown call gets the Cardinals into the playoffs.
Really? I don't know if it was blown.
Really?
No.
Well, we'll have to talk about it.
All right.
Again, we're out here at Jake's Furnishings, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, open 7 days a week. Give the man to my left a call at 735-1212 or go online to jakesfurnishings.com. Jake, not only a great time of year sporting, it's chilling off a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Football's upon us, baseball playoffs, and you've got a lot of savings going on as we get ready for kind of the looking at your flyer here for the Halloween theme.
Oh, yeah. It's coming into October. A lot of different things going on for the families and whatnot. So we're doing big mattress sales, as well as we've got our sofas all marked down, recliners, a lot of different things for the home. And we got 1 year no interest going on right now with qualifying purchases. So twin mattress starting at only $98.
A lot of things going on. Stop out here at Jake's Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday from 9 to 5, and Sunday from 12 to 4. Jake, it's, I believe, Columbus Day on Monday. You're going to be open this Monday?
I'll be here all day.
You will be. Okay, so stop on out. Got the day off or whatever. Stop out here at Jake's Furnishings, 1100 Woodlawn Road. That's where we will be until 10 o'clock this morning. Jake, football action last night. Let's get right into it as Coach and a couple of the players are filing in here to Jake's Furnishing. So let's go over some of the scores from the action last night. Again, Sacred Heart Griffin was a winner at Lincoln, 62-14. Glenwood was a winner, 45-7 over Lanphier. Rochester, 55. Southeast, 12. Springfield High School, 35, and Centennial, 7. So pretty much not any upsets last night in the Central State 8. As far as you look, probably what the experts might have picked was the way it might have went. A lot of points going up on the scoreboards, especially from a few teams, and the Railers just didn't have enough against the always high-powered Cyclones from Sacred Heart Griffin last night on the football field. And we'll get Coach in here in just a few minutes, and we'll get to talking a little bit about the game last night and also some of the action from last night. But there's also a lot of baseball action going on, Jake. We've got NFL, of course, our Bears, our beloved Bears.
Taking on Jacksonville this week.
Put a whooping on the Cowboys last week.
Yeah, you got to rub that into the wife's face a little bit.
You a Cowboy fan?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Romo, huh?
That's what I said.
Really? Well, Cutler put it on him.
Rearrange some letters on our shirt, but that's not a problem.
There you go. As of course, the Bears are playing a little bit better as in the years past, so we're happy about that. Of course, our beloved Illini are not. I was there last Saturday, and I went in for half of the game because I couldn't watch the rest. A lot better than the game.
Yeah, that's. I went to Michigan last year the same way.
Yeah, we're very slow, and boy, it's when your running back is out in the open field and you get caught by a linebacker. We got real problems, and that's what they did, of course. And then today they got to travel to Camp Randall, which is Wisconsin, and that's never an easy thing. So we'll get into that a little bit later too as we talk Illini football. We've got some big games in college football today. A lot of games from the SEC. We've got Florida, LSU, Georgia, and South Carolina. I think Texas and West Virginia take battle today. So some huge soccer. As I'm thinking about soccer, as I've got a coach here and about 43 minutes away from 53 minutes away from a soccer game. I'm getting ready to attend to. But a lot of college football going on. But we're going to take a quick commercial break and get Coach and a couple of the guys in that competed last night in the Griffin Railer game last night. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're out here at Jake's Furnishings, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road. You're in the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.
It just never gets old.
Really? I think it does for Coach. Coach, you baseball fan, Coach?
I'm a baseball fan, yeah.
Yeah, what team?
I'm a Cub fan. Yeah.
All right, yes.
They said it never gets old.
I don't know. We don't get a chance to listen that much.
I don't have much time to watch baseball.
No,
there's
I have
not
time,
much
but I
baseball
don't.
this time.
If you're a Cub fan, there's no reason to watch baseball. Hey, we're out here at Jake's Furnishings, 1100 Woodlawn Road. Stop out here at Jake's. all kinds of stuff going on sale for the month of October.
Yeah.
Couches.
Pretty much the whole month.
Yeah.
And the items will rotate through, too.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll switch it up.
Switching it up on you. Josh Komnick, along with furniture guy Jake Johnston, and head railer coach McDonald, has stopped in again as always. We want to thank him again for stopping in. And coach, the guys, we've got a couple guys in here, and they walked in a little sore, and then I saw yourself gimping like you might have been out on the field last night a little bit.
No, I just before the game, just twisted my knee a little bit, old
just
age.
Getting them pumped
up.
Yeah. There you go, coach. Last night Griffin came 62-14. We dropped that one. Griffin improves to 6-0, I believe, in the conference. And leading up to the game, you've been here several years now. You knew, even when you weren't around the Lincoln area, what Griffin has and what they are. What was your message to the guys this week? Just trying to get them ready for a very, very good football team.
I mean, we're pretty honest with them, and they know the deal. They know that it's going to be a big challenge. That year after year, they are a great, solid team, and in pretty much every way, well-rounded, and they've got great athletes, and they've got a lot of bodies. They play very hard. And, so we just kind of reiterate that challenge is going to be and try to get us pumped up for the challenge and to focus on what we do and to do that the best that we can.
What were some of the things that you look forward to doing against Griffin this week as you got ready for in practice this week leading up? Some of the things that they do really well that you had to try to take away and maybe some of the things that you thought the Railers could to give them some problems?
Well, I think a big key to this game was going to be if we were going to be able to sustain some drives, and we had a couple of good long drives against Glenwood that resulted in scores. The same with Springfield. We just kind of kept battling and plugging away and keeping the ball for a long time and keeping their offense off the field because they're so explosive. So we knew that was going to be a key. Weren't able to do that as well as we'd like last night, but credit Griffin. I mean, their kids just play real hard and they're very athletic and quick, and our guys didn't quit, didn't see any sign of that, and they kept playing hard throughout the whole game.
Coach, it seemed like Mr. Harris was a guy who was tough to stop last night. He had 18 carries for 314 yards and 3 touchdowns. Obviously, you knew about him coming in. What made him even more special last night?
He's a very quick and elusive runner, and he's also a strong kid too. So he's tough to tackle one-on-one. We've got to get him kind of corralled and get multiple guys on him to wrap him up. And he's just good. He's a special athlete that you don't see a lot of.
As they put points on the board, so did the Railers. Though, although some kind of a trickeration. Did you think throwing some of that you threw a halfback pass in that worked with 2 of the guys that are sitting behind me were the recipients of that? But did you think leading up this week, maybe we ought to try something just to maybe catch them off guard? Yeah,
and they're always a very disciplined team, and they played this play pretty well. It's just we executed it as well as we possibly could, and and that's what's going to make things happen in games is not only just the play after play, grinding it out, but getting some special plays where some guys really go above and beyond and make something happen.
And 2 of the guys behind me are Dane Eimer and Cody Heidbreder. And Cody, why don't you take the mic as you completed this halfback pass for, what was it, gain of 54?
Like that.
50, oh, he already knows. So a long one, but a halfback pass. One, have you done that play before in a game this year? And if you did you complete it as well as you did last night?
Yeah, we ran it against Chatham and completed it, but I got called back for a penalty. And we've ran it before, but I've overthrew him a lot.
And this one was right on the money.
Yeah.
Right, as you called it earlier, a dime.
It was a dime.
It was a dime. And Cody, as you walked in today, we asked you how you were doing. And you just said, "I'm tired." Was this one of the more physical games that you had been able to participate in?
Yeah, it was pretty physical.
And you were in what position normally are you playing?
Running back and outside linebacker.
An outside linebacker. Talking about the guy that was tough to stop last night was the Harris, and you guys knew about him. It just a tough guy to grab and take it down.
Yeah, real quick.
And Dane, grab the mic there. Dane was the recipient of that 54-yard pass from Cody. And Dane, was it actually a dime?
Yeah, I would say so. It was right on the money.
On the money. That's
yeah,
what.
I heard it was actually one of the tougher catches made this season, and you made it look easy. I mean, that's what I heard.
And Dane was recipient of that halfback pass from Cody. And Dane, talk us through that play. You had guys hanging on you a little bit. Was it well defended, or did Cody just throw it where nobody else could catch it but yourself?
The corner was on me the whole way, and I got a little space from him and just put it right where the corner couldn't touch it and caught it, and the safety came over and made the tackle.
Got the tackle on about the 13-yard line, and then Cruz found Heidbreder on a completion that spotted the ball at about the 3-yard line, and then I believe Cruz ran it in for the score to make it 21-7. And Coach, you know, you got able to get some points on the board, and you know, playing against a great team, were you able to get a lot of the other guys in that sometimes don't get necessarily a chance to play in the games?
We did in the second half there, and again, the first half was you know, was pretty competitive. You know, we went in at halftime, it was 28-7.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it very easily could have been, you know, 28-14 if we could have stuck it in on a second drive there, and you know, and so we felt pretty good going at halftime that this being as good a team as it was, that we were competing with them pretty well. You know, you take away those two big long drives or big runs by them, by the kids, just a great athlete, and our guys were playing hard and doing some things well. So we were very pleased there in the first half. You know, we came out hard and gave them a good shot in the second half, and again, I think we just we wore down. We've got, you know, 9-10 guys that are on the field pretty much the whole time. And that's something we talked about after the game, that you know, we've got to get some more guys out there that are that have maybe a stronger desire to step in and get on the field and make things happen, and to not be content with letting these 9 or 10 guys play the whole game. Mm-hmm. To be more challenging to them for the starting positions.
Dane, you've now played Chatham. You'll have Rochester next week. Of course, Sacred Heart Griffin last night. Between Glenwood and Griffin, have you give us your shot on who may be the better?
It'll be definitely a good game, but I would say that if Chatham can control the running back, I think Chatham will come out on top. Chatham
and Coach, likewise, or what are you thinking?
I think Chatham is due to beat them. I think they're capable, but it's going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight. I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. As two of the top teams take battle for the conference standings. But Coach, next week Rochester comes to. Well, you actually traveled to Rochester. You've got a tough challenge. It looks like Garrett Dooley. He rushed for 201 yards last night and scored 5 touchdowns as they beat Southeast 55-12. They racked up 505 yards. Nothing new for Rochester. Pretty much their offensive, since they've been in the Central State, especially, it's been they've been rolling along pretty well.
Oh yeah. And this year they're going to be a little more running oriented because they've got the running back that's committed to Wisconsin, I believe, and so he's going to be a tough challenge. And you know what, seeing Harris last night will hopefully prepare us, you know, a little better for the type of athlete that we're going to see next week also, and hopefully give us, you know, a little more confidence that we can compete with those guys.
Coach, what, 2 weeks left?
2 games left.
Rochester at Rochester, then Olympia comes here for last
senior night.
Senior night, right? What in the next 2 weeks leading up? What's your main goal as far as a coach trying to relay to a team to get better?
Yeah, again, just coming out daily and try to make little improvements in everything they do when they step on the practice field. You know, and you know, it's winding it down here for the seniors. We want them to be able to look back at Lincoln football as being a good experience, and you know, we might incorporate you know, an occasional fun activity and some things to. We want them to finish the season on a good note and with a good feeling. You know, no matter what the record and outcome is, and because we're real proud of the effort that they put into the program the last several years and this year also especially. And you know, these seniors have done a great job of showing leadership, you know, to their peers and to the younger guys that are coming up in our program also.
Sounds good, Coach. Well, best of luck as you travel to Rochester next Friday night to take on the Rockets. Again, thanks for coming in here to Jake's Furnishings as always, and hopefully you can bring back a W, and we'll see you next Saturday.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're out at Jake's Furnishings, 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. You're in the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.